Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 15th episode of the Snippet Podcast. Today, we are going to be talking about how do you stay sane during quarantine, just speaking about coronavirus in general, just kind of waffle on about that, really. So once again, I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Raf. How you doing?
What's good, bro? And just so you guys know, we're using a bit of a different software today. So as you can see, we're jumping between each other, which is a nice little shortcut. And them things there, which is something we've been looking forward to do for a while.
Yeah, your camera's well good, you know, Raf.
Yeah, I got it from eBay, bro. £2, innit? But yeah, we're active. And episode 15, broski.
Yes, man. Obviously for people listening on audio, if you want to catch us on, if you want to see our faces and stuff now, go on YouTube. We done one video with our faces before when we spoke about university. Is it worth it? That was when we were face to face, and now we're able to do it online with Zoom. So pick up Zoom, So firstly, before we get into the topic, I've got to give a big shout out to my boy Raf, hitting 25k subs on his main channel.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Proud of you, man. You know,
thanks, man.
That's sick.
I'm trying. Big up the Mandem as well. TSP, we're rocketing now as well. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. So, what we're going to speak about generally, just about the current situation about coronavirus, what we've been up to essentially. Are we chilling? Are we working? How are we passing time? As the title says, really, how are we staying sane during quarantine? So, I mean, I guess I can start, right? I've got like a bit of a list here, and I can speak about each one. So, How am I staying sane? Well, fortunately, I'm working. I know obviously there's been a lot of people around the country and the world that have been furloughed, and fortunately I'm allowed to sort of spend a lot of my day working, so that's taken up a lot of my day. An endless supply of YouTube videos is another one. There's obviously just an endless list to watch, really, so it's keeping me busy there. Xbox, oh my god, I've been playing an unholy amount of Xbox, mainly Warzone with the boys.
Imagine, yeah.
It's pretty much like the main game right now for coronavirus. So if you haven't played it yet, Raf.
Yeah, oh, come on, man. I'm too busy playing Animal Crossing and Pokemon and all these other games and 8-Ball Pool all the flipping
You playing
time.
Animal Crossing?
Yeah, I got the game in it. Come on, man.
I swear that's such a big game right now as well.
It is popping. It's sold so many copies in Japan. Millions.
I swear
millions.
It's old though.
Yeah, it's an old school Nintendo game that came from the GameCube, then the DS, and then upwards. But yeah, it's on the Switch now finally after, I think it's about, I can't remember, about 8 years or maybe less. Don't call me on that. But yeah, it's about time that they dropped it on the Switch, man. New console, innit?
Oh, so is that why it's blown up? Because it's on a new console? On the Switch?
For real. Millions of copies being sold.
Okay, fair enough. Gaming. Next is meditation as well. Do you know what, right? I'm going to go into this a little bit more in detail because basically, right, this might sound really silly, but I thought I had coronavirus. You know, I might have mild symptoms of it. I don't know.
No. I remember you weren't well for a little bit, innit? And you
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, recently I've been not like majorly struggling to breathe or anything, but I notice it there unless it's, my mind playing games with me. And also when I go out for exercise, I'll get into this a little bit later as well. I can barely run like a freaking kilometer without my lungs like really struggling for air.
Right.
But I don't know, that could just be my fitness. But anyway, so there'd be times where I'd be like, holy shit, have I actually got coronavirus right now? And it'd get to a point where I'd be like getting quite anxious and I'd literally meditate for like 10 minutes or so. And then I just felt so much better. And it happened a few occasions. And when I did it, literally completely fine. It's proper weird, man. So weird. Just goes to show, I guess, how good meditation is, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Another one, calling friends, calling you guys. Like another thing I was going to get into in this is how like the quarantine has been a bit of a blessing in disguise for me as well. And like I'm hearing a lot more voices now. Like I'm a caller in general. I like to call you Raf. I like to call loads of other people. And a lot of the time, the first kind of question I get asked is, "What's up? Like, well, what's wrong?" But now it's because of the quarantine and, people need to connect to each other and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's more of like a proper real conversation and whatnot. So that's
it just goes with it, innit? It's not like, oh, what's going on? Is everything all right? It's just a full-on thing. Oh, how's your day? What's popping? All that stuff, yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, calling friends, also reading. I haven't done an incredible amount of reading, but yeah, just staying occupied with that. I'm reading Brave New World at the moment, quite a popular book. For anyone who's interested, it's quite good so far. And side projects. So yeah, I'm carrying on with the online Ring of Fire game that I'm currently building. So
Nice. Oh, you're building an app, yeah?
yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I started it last year, but
Yeah.
I've constantly been on and off of it, just with regards to motivation and stuff in general. But I'm starting to pick it back up again. So yeah, man, that's me in
That's
general.
good. That's good.
How
That's
about
good.
you? How are you staying sane, Raf?
Bro, right. Firstly, obviously working from home. As you can see, I've got my own laptop here, and
Great
just
camera as well, by the way, in case I didn't
yeah.
mention.
Oh God. And my work laptop's over there, so obviously rotate between the two, plug the VGA and the HDMI and bish bash bosh, working away, unplug it, fling that ting over there, jump on this one. Same as well, been doing a lot of YouTube videos. I've been making them as well, of course, and I've been trying to watch like some tips and tricks on like some breathing exercises. Like one of my friends recently, she sent me a really good breathing exercise. So basically you put your left hand on your stomach, Corin, and then you put your right hand on you put your right hand on your chest.
Wait,
and
let me try
she
this
was
live in the flesh right now.
live meditation ting. Come, you can't tell
Let me
us
put
if we
the
don't
mic
look
down.
after you lot. Everyone do this ting now, yeah? Left hand on the stomach.
Yeah.
Right hand on your chest like this.
Yeah.
And then you need to breathe in for 4 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. And then release it.
Okay.
So basically this exercise is essentially meant to de-stress, relax your anxiety. I'll be up front. Anxiety's been popping up and down left, right, and center recently, but I've been doing a bit of meditation, doing these exercises, and it's been working good. So hopefully for you lot that are watching and listening, try it out. If you're facing any stress from work, your Mr. or Mrs. is like busting a mad one, breathe. But
How long do you do it for? How long do you do it for?
so you can do it for about because it's a 4-second inhale and then exhale. Would recommend doing it for about 3 or 4 times. Obviously, you don't want to overwork yourself and everything, but it's all about basically breathing in all this energy and then unleashing the ting and relaxing. So yeah, do that for a little bit.
Do you know what, before you move on, by the way, just
Hmm.
I'll just mention I'm using Headspace. It's quite a common app. When
Yeah?
I was speaking about meditation earlier, yeah, I'm using Headspace, and you can like set the length of your meditation, so between 3, 5, or 10 minutes, and I'll go for 10 minutes.
Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough. That's
Yeah,
good,
it's quite
man.
cool.
I might have to jump on that as well because I'll jump onto the next bit actually as well. So obviously you've been playing Xbox. I've been playing games like I mentioned. I've been playing on my Switch. Been playing on my phone. Obviously, I try my best not to be on the phone as much because it's quite hypocritical about in our previous podcast about mobile phones. So yeah, and obviously meditating, reading the Bible and that. Obviously, I like to send the Bible verse of the day in the group chat because it's a nice little thing. I've just been reading it, and obviously we've had bank holidays, so you're getting all of them things there. Calling you lot, obviously I chat to you on the phone, chat to you on Discord, we play games with the lads as well. I'll be honest, I haven't really been doing too much reading. The only reading I've been mainly doing is to do with the news and current affairs that's going on in the world, but I guess that counts as well a little bit.
Yeah.
Side projects probably have to be with YouTube. Obviously I'm trying to kick on this as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to experiment as well with something on my phone about essentially trying to maybe like, how you were coming up with an app. I want to try and see if I can come up with something quite unique for the Pokemon side of things as well. Because like I had a couple people reach out to me saying, oh yeah, I want to do an app for Pokemon, or I want people to be able to go onto this app and find everything they want to. But it's quite competitive because there's loads of articles and sites already out there that are doing that in it. So I haven't really been jumping on that too much.
What, as in you'd make it or you'd...
Yeah, a bit of both.
Oh,
make it or like, provide knowledge on it to someone. I've obviously been doing my GFX as well. So like, for those of you who don't know, I do graphics on the side. I do like moving backgrounds, thumbnails, banners, and some stuff like that as well. Exercise. I'll be honest, I've been doing exercise, but I haven't been doing as much as I could be. So like yesterday, I went for a nice hour walk. I went around the whole of my block, my address area. Then I went to the park near my my home, walked down there, had a nice refreshing breather. Obviously made sure I kept my 2 meters apart from everyone and all the masks and that,
Of course, spread awareness.
Yes, and wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. But yeah, that's it really, man. Obviously, apart from everything else, just been catching up with you lot, playing games and that, and I mean, what more can we do? What more
Yeah,
can
yeah.
we do? Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
another thing. I've been doing DIY, of course, because basically I've been working with my dad's self-employed. He's a painter and decorator, and I've been working with him since the age of 14. So I've been doing loads of different jobs with him, and we're currently doing our flooring in our yard. So ripped up the carpet. I didn't essentially do the ripping up the carpet bit because obviously I've been working upstairs during the week. But we've been putting new flooring down, so it's good. Doing a bit of manual work as well, keeping myself occupied, and it's good as well because it's for the yard. So yeah, that's it
It's
really.
good, man. DIY is something I
Mm.
lack in my skill set.
Mm.
I definitely need to just do more in that regard. But that's good,
Don't
mate.
worry,
Yeah,
I'll
nice.
teach you a couple of things there. Yeah, I'll teach
Yeah,
you how
you
to
can
cut
do,
in on
bro.
the
Of
paint and that.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, mate. Tell the YouTube side though, man. How are you feeling about that? Like,
Oh,
you hit
bro,
that
I don't know,
milestone.
man.
That's
It's
it.
feeling a bit. It's feeling a bit mad now. I'm not gonna lie. Like recently, I
Yeah.
don't know what's been going on. Like so I've just been making videos once a week, and they've just been working. They've been working. Like a recent video's on 103K. I've jumped 2,000 subs in a month. Today, I found out I got featured in an article and a comic book thing. Like
Yeah, that's it.
it's all good, man. And I'm just obviously thanking you lot, the guys and everyone for supporting, thanking God as well, and my family and
And
everyone
my
for
top comments,
everything.
of course.
Oh, this guy, for those of you that don't know, JB, yeah, he nabs someone's comment, puts it on the video, and he ends up getting more likes than the original comment that posted. So obviously
Sweet.
a little bit of plagiarism there, but you know what? It's gang business, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, man, it's been going well. Obviously, I'm just trying to keep it up. I essentially didn't really want to set myself a goal for the end of this year because last year was a bit of a doo-doo. But I said 30K for this year, and all being well, I should be able to, if according to that analytical websites, they say October, which would be a nice birthday present. But we'll see what happens in it. I'm not going to be putting all
Wait,
my eggs in one
what by
basket.
October? What will happen?
They predict me to hit 30K by October.
Nice,
But that's
mate.
obviously automated from the stats that they're seeing on a day-to-day basis. So I'm not really going to justify it like that. I'm just going to do it at my own pace. I don't want to suffer from burnout again either. I know I've been uploading once a week, but I've got to make sure I look after myself as well. And
Yeah.
got to keep this going as well. But yeah, it's going good. Thank God for that. Thank the
Nice, mate.
Mandem. And
Yeah.
yes,
I was gonna ask as well. Like, obviously, you know, we're going through all of this stuff about staying sane and whatnot. But like, how are you feeling in general? Are you feeling all good and you're not being put down too much by the whole situation, or you feeling good?
to begin with, I'm not going to lie, I had a bit of a mad one. You know, obviously we're all in our own personal anxieties and stuff. And it started to work from home. It was good. It was fun. It's like, oh, this is a new experience. I've never had to work from home before because all the jobs that I've done, it's all office based. Like I was an engineer. I was doing this. I was doing that. But then started to get to me a little bit because I'm in my room all day. I only go down to eat, exercise, see my family. Then I'm back in here and it's just repetitive. But obviously when we started to see the numbers about coronavirus, it started to go like this a little bit on me because obviously I'm scared for our well-being. I'm scared for my family's well-being. I'm scared for all the other friends and everyone that's out there. And bro, it's just been mad, isn't it? Like numbers have been going up. And we always talk about it in our group chat every day. And obviously we try to motivate and reassure each other that it's going to be okay. But at the same time, it's scary because like, look what happened to Sean. Sean was out in America. You know, he had his flight cancelled and then didn't know if he was going to come back. I had family from Spain. They weren't able to get back until recently. You know, like for example, another one of our mates, his dad was going through a bit of symptoms and everything. It's all scary, man. But I'm just glad that we're all okay. Thank God, touch wood and that. But yeah, right now mentality is good. Obviously, you get your days in it, but got to meditate, pray, keep yourself occupied.
Of course, man. I think
Flush the brain.
I was going to say you're not human if you're not worried, but you know, some people have their theories with regards to, you know, this being a hoax or you know, some people are still not kind of taking it as serious, but you know, for the vast majority of people, you know, we are worried and you know, it's definitely not a bad thing to worry. I'm exactly the same, you know, worrying about my parents and myself and, you know, everyone around me, my friends and whatnot. So just have to hope and pray that it can go as soon as possible. It's mad though, because, you know, we hit 1 million cases, I think, last week worldwide, but we're nearly on 2 million already. So that another jump of 1 million, it's taken another week or so. I don't know the exact figure, but it's crazy, man. It's going up so quickly.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean, it's hitting us quite bad now, right? I mean, we're getting almost 1,000 deaths a day. It's just horrifying statistics.
I think it's 11,000 in total now. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to stay positive at the same time because I'm looking at Italy and Spain as an example. I'm not looking at China because I'm sorry, their statistics are just a bunch of bollocks for as far as I'm concerned.
Hmm.
But yeah, Italy and Spain, I mean, they were hit really, really bad. But now I think even though they're still getting a lot of deaths per day, it's slowly going down logarithmically. Anyway, if you look at a logarithmic graph,
Yeah.
you can see the line slowly flatten out.
Mm-mm.
There are some talks of a second wave. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, so I'm no expert. But, kind of going off of Italy and Spain have been hit really bad. They are now flatlining a bit, and I hope the UK, who are probably about a week or two behind, can eventually do the same thing.
Yeah.
But let's see, mate.
Because obviously there's the whole thing with Prime Minister as well. He's been out of action for a little while as well, and then obviously he's leaving it up to his other staffs and secretaries and all their medical officers and everything. And I mean, they are putting work in, but just feels a bit like, what can I say? We are behind, and people really need to just settle down a little bit. Like, I'll tell you, for instance, I went for a walk yesterday. There's people having picnics in the park. I'm thinking, what's happened to social distancing? All right, if you're with your family members and everything, but then I saw people playing rugby. I know you've got a passion for sport. Yeah, they were playing rugby. Obviously because they've got the rugby poles and everything in the ground at the moment. They're playing rugby, and I'm thinking,
that's ridiculous, man.
If it's for your exercise, then okay, but not with people, man. Train on your own at least. You know what I mean? It's just scary.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's just selfish, isn't it? That's the only way you can describe it, to be honest.
Putting yourself at risk even more, but
yeah, I mean, if it gets worse, then we might have to enforce stricter lockdowns. So, we might not even be able to leave our house for exercise and food. We might have to get stuff delivered to us, or we might
go up and down the stairs 50 times to lubricate your calves and legs and thighs and everything, innit? Imagine.
Yeah, man. With regards to staying at home and exercising anyway, what are you doing more of your exercise at home, or are you going out?
It's a bit of both, bro. Doing the inside exercises, your standard press ups, stretches and all that. And then obviously I do a little jog in the garden. I do like little laps up, down, and then just go for a little walk. That's it, really. Now, what more can I do in it? My garden's not obviously the biggest, but it's sufficient enough for me to do the exercise, thank God.
Yeah.
But
it's good you're doing that as well. I mean, walking in the garden is still better than walking anywhere else, all right? Because you're still at home. Definitely. So
yeah, precisely, man.
Yeah, but one thing I wanted to talk about on this as well was how the quarantine has been a bit of a blessing for me at the same time. As bad, as weird as it sounds, we're in horrifying, strange times, but there have been some things which, how do I say, have been good. I guess that's the only way I can say it. Firstly, and one thing I've noticed is that I haven't had alcohol in so long. Literally, probably
tell me about it, man.
The longest time since I turned 18. It's been about 3 weeks, maybe almost a month now.
Mad.
And since the last time I had a drink, I've been experiencing a couple of headaches here and there, and I looked into why that was happening, and they said it could be because of alcohol withdrawal. I don't know. Yeah, it could be because of that, but.
So what's going to happen the next time we go out? You're just going to be having orange juice and apple squash and that, yeah?
Mate, next time I go out, I'm going to have a pint. I'm going to be freaking on the floor, man.
Oh, God, that's going to be funny.
But yeah, it's been interesting. I haven't had alcohol in so long, so long. I mean, I was thinking of doing a video on how I feel, maybe in another month or so, because to be honest, I can't really report.
Yeah, check the progress, man. Definitely check the progress. I've noticed as well, it's good that you say that about alcohol. Bro, my diet has been skyrocketing. Not that I've changed up my diet ever since I left uni, of course, because obviously I ain't have pizzas and chicken shop meals anymore. Shout out. But
big up Peri Peri.
Yeah, big up Peri Peri. But literally, everything has been good, man. Obviously, I only drink water, and occasionally I drink the little 7-Up here, treat myself to a little fizzy and that. But diet's been good, sleeping pattern's been good. Obviously, the sleeping pattern could be a little bit better because obviously late nights and the bank holiday one rinsed me out. Oh my gosh! After we finished that call, I remember you guys. You didn't wake up. You lot went to bed at 3 a.m. or something, innit?
Yeah, my sleeping pattern's been the opposite. It's been a bit all over the place, to be honest.
Yeah. It's been good though, because it's teaching me you know what, if I had to work from home permanently, this would be the lifestyle for it. You know what I mean? Wake up, make your brekkie, come up, turn your laptop on, and then do your stuff outside for the exercise, and then just get in bed. And it feels good, man, because obviously I've noticed I've got more time now. So like I've got more time to chill. I've got more time to actually help out people that need to help, need the help and everything. Work on videos, do this with you, flipping, even just jam in bed and watch TV. Like I can't remember the last time I actually turned on my flipping TV to watch a TV series. Ever since Friday Night Dinner's come back on TV now, I've been watching that. And obviously I've got Netflix on my phone as well, so I watch a couple of things on that. But like it's been good, man. And like, of course, it's you know, you've got more hours in the day. Like I've been finishing at 4 this week until next week. I jump on at 5 and just go down. Brother, I sit in the garden. I never used to do this. I sit in the garden. Obviously, I used to sit in the garden, but like I sit in the garden. I'm just chilling in the sun like this.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Like,
yeah. Yeah, that's good, mate.
Shut up, my thing fell out. But yeah.
How are you feeling about working from home?
50-50, bruv. Like, to begin with, it was really good. It was like, oh, cool, I'm sitting in my yard now. I'm going to do this, do that, you know, work and that when I'm having a break, put on YouTube or read a little thing. But now it's getting to the point, in my honest opinion, if you want my real honest opinion, I want to go back in the office. It's not because I don't like working here. I love working at home. I'm good with my family. I've got my nan here as well, so I can look after her in the meantime when I'm on break and stuff. But I think it's just the fact that I've been in quarantine now for 33 days. And 33 days, what the hell, man?
That how long
like,
it is? 33?
Yeah, I've counted it since I counted it. Like I was back on my first working from home day was, I think it was the 13th of March. So it's been 33 days. But like since then, like I just want to, it's complicated. How can you say it? The separation of finishing work to go home to continue with personal life, that's gone now, because literally it's all in this whole atmosphere. Do you know what I mean? You're at home, you do everything at home. And I really missed, obviously, you know, getting up in the morning, going to work, chill with your workmates a bit, then come home. You know, the separation of work life and home life, basically. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. I love working from home. It's completely comfortable and everything. But at the same time, it's just a bit like, I want to go back to the old ways, innit? But
yeah, no, I agree. I'm the same. This was something I was going to speak about a little bit later as well, which was I like working from home. It's good. However, I want to work in the office too. I've realised I'd like to have the balance of both. You know, the luxury of both would be something. Yeah, it'd be nice to do. Like maybe 3 days in the office and 2 at home 1 week, or 3 at home, 2 at work. To do it all the time. Not really sure if I'm a fan, to be honest. But I'm still blessed I can even do such a thing. I can work
of course, man. Of course.
the comfort of my own room. But yeah, I mean, it's something, I'm the same as you. I don't think I could do this every single day. I thought, I always thought this was the luxury lifestyle. I always wanted to work from home as my job and like travel the world and stuff. But I don't know. It's just... I
think it depends on the role as well, really, innit? Like for us, we're heavily focused on IT and stuff as well. And like, I think it does depend on the role. Like you see all these other people that like, you know, they're into trading or like they're into like marketing, or if it's a completely different role like graphics and stuff. So like maybe their day-to-day activities is having a different effect on how we would have to be sitting on a computer constantly looking at code or fixing a printer or diagnosing a fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think the role definitely plays a big part into it as well. But like we enjoy our work in it, but like obviously it's just about it's the whole procedure in it, I guess.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, I'll carry on with what I was saying earlier then about how it's been like a bit of a blessing for me. So on top of no alcohol, despite going to the gym before quarantine happened, or what was happening, whatever, I've realized now how weak my general core strength and fitness is, because I'm not doing press-ups and sit-ups and all that kind of stuff. Usually I've got like a strict sort of gym plan that I follow. It's called 5x5 strong lifts, if anyone listening knows what that is. But yeah, it's only like 5 exercises. It's the same thing over and over. So when it comes to working out from home now, just doing push-ups or sit-ups or going out for a run, it's not as good as I want it to be, you know?
Yeah.
And it's made me realize that, and I'm basically improving that now. So yeah,
That's good, man. I mean, obviously, it's a whole different adaptation now. Like compared to the gym, you got your weights and you got your the kit and everything. But when you're at home, it's different, isn't it? You got to improvise.
You seen how much people are selling weights for now, like dumbbells and whatnot?
Yeah, they're selling it for bro. Do you know?
Insane, insane.
The two things that I've seen the price rise in a lot recently is weights and puzzles. People are selling puzzles like mad. It's insane because they're so bored and they've got their little kids and everything. They're like, oh, I want to buy a puzzle now. You'd think like when you're younger, you want to do a puzzle on that, but now it's like a revolutionary hobby or item that everyone wants to buy now.
I might have to sell my Arsenal Monopoly edition.
Oh my god! If it's a limited edition one, yeah, and you get some good money on it, it's in good condition, then go
sell
for
it for 1.5k, mate. Why not? No,
easy money.
You know what? I just even if I had loads of these things, I just don't think I could sell it. I just feel bad. You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends on it. If you got like a duplicate or something, then just flog one in it. But
it depends on what your intentions are, right? If you're doing it, at least in my opinion, if I'm selling something because it's a commodity now in a global pandemic, like I'm looking to profit off of a virus, basically. It just doesn't really seem right. It doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
True. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, if it's for a different aspect, like a present or something, then yeah, cool. But obviously, you're going to be flogging a present for peas in it. So yeah.
Well, what do you think, right? If someone, let's think of a hypothetical situation, right? Let's say you've got an Xbox 360, haven't you? Let's say someone offered you like $5,000 for it. Would you take it?
Now you're asking real questions, man. Like I think the whole
because I said what I said earlier, but at the same time, if someone offered me ludicrous amounts of money, I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Bro, you know what the thing is, yeah? Because it's my Xbox that I've spent bare time with and that I've got a lot of memories with, that's what I value more than the money. Let's say, for example, yeah, I think I've spent more time on my Xbox than my PS3. Although I like my PS3 as well, but I hardly turn it on. See, man. Like, if I didn't have so much value for it, I probably would have flogged it. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have flopped it.
Do you know what? I've thought of an answer for this now. I think it depends on what you're selling. Like, for instance, soap. All of that was selling out really quickly, and so people turned to like buying loads of them and then selling them for a profit. And people need stuff like this to not catch the virus and to stay alive. So I think profiting off something like that, for me, it doesn't sit well. I don't think I could do that.
Oh yeah, for a fact. Like, you're seeing people sell soap and hand sanitizers for
Sanitizer.
£10. There was a guy in Cannons Park that got baited out. There was a shop in Cannons Park near Stanmore. This family was selling toilet roll and hand sanitizers, £10 each.
Yeah, I'm not about that, man.
Pounds.
I don't think I could do that. No.
Pack, that's 40 quid. And they can buy it cheaper and flip it again. I wouldn't. If it's for health items, can't be doing them things. Like, you got a little kid today on the news. There was a little girl. She's like, I think she's 8 years old. She's working. She's not at school, and she's working with her dad and her grandma's 3D printer to make protective head visors for the NHS, and she's giving it away for free. Come on, man. A kid. You got flipping my man on the corner shop trying to sell toilet roll for £10. He's skunked. Nah, man. I can't be doing things there. Seriously, that's mad.
Yeah, mate. Carrying on. So, like what you've been saying, I've been eating really well too. I had a Pizza Hut last night. Okay, don't
one off.
But like recently, I've been eating really, really well, and yeah, as a result, I've saved loads of money actually. Because obviously we're in a situation now where we have to go to the supermarket or a shop once every week. That's what the government are advising us to do right now. So I've been doing that, and I've been getting loads of shopping, and that's been enough for me for the week. And I've just been saving loads of money in the process, not it's like good, thinking about getting takeaways or anything like that. And
traveling for work as well. Like,
traveling. I mean,
saving money for traveling for work.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Like, I mean, I usually ride a bike into work, but
ride a taxi.
Occasionally I get a taxi as well, and that tots up for the week, and I just don't have to get that. So I'm saving money there, saving money on lunch. Like, I usually buy lunch every day at work, but now I'm making it at home, so saving a lot there too. And obviously, on the topic of money, like, we're not going out to bars or anything like that, so I'm not spending stupid money on nights out.
Yeah.
So yeah, like my payday's coming up soon, but usually I'm on zero by now. Like sometimes I have
Yeah.
to borrow from someone just just for a couple of days. But mate, like I'm so comfortable this month, so comfortable. Um, so yeah,
Big blessing.
I
Big
guess once
blessing.
this is all over, I'm more aware of what I'm spending. To be honest, I think I could maybe
Do you
do these
think?
weekly shops
Yeah, this is
more
what I was
often.
going to ask you. Do you think that once this is all over, like you reckon you'll keep those habits? Yeah. It's going to be a bit hard, obviously, but
It'll be
like, do you
hard.
think you could maybe keep them?
Yeah, I think I could. I think shopping was something I've definitely been made more aware of during quarantine. Like just get all of my shopping, like a week's worth of shopping, and then I don't have to think about takeaways. I don't have to think about lunch. I can just make the lunch at home. Because after seeing the end result, I'm like, yeah, like I should do this more often really, and I'll save a lot more. With regards to going out, no, I mean I'm going to go out after quarantine. It's just
Oh, 100%.
it's what it is. But
Yeah.
again, like going back to the no alcohol thing, I just want to cut down on the alcohol in general now. Just do you know what I mean? If I can go 3 weeks without it so far and not be itching for one, why do I need to buy so much?
What's been your alternative? Just water then, yeah? And like juice
Li-
and like,
Literally water and
yeah,
like coconut and almond milk for my porridge, and
yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
That's it. And it hasn't really phased me at all. I haven't really had much cravings for beer or spirits.
You know what's going to happen though? When we go out, yeah, and we have one pint, we're going to be like, oh my God, this tastes so
Yeah.
good. And it's going to be like, before you know it, there's going to be cans on the floor. I look forward to that. I'm not going to lie, but obviously,
Yeah.
well.
But mate, look, like I don't mind being a lightweight. Hey, you can save money. I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
No, real spit, seriously. Like, even when we go out, like, obviously, we like to do a round for everyone, and then, like, we get, like, a session of Jaegers, or, obviously, we do Ring of Fire with the Dirty Pint. We definitely need to record that one day, see what these
Yes, maybe using my new app.
Oh, yes. There you go. It's all coming together. It's a blessing, bro. Literally. But yeah, I look forward to when we get to go out, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, man. I miss all you, man, and I miss everyone as well, bro. Can't flipping go out for food. We can't even go, bro. We can't even go down the road for like a little peri peri, Nando's, cinema, bowling,
Yeah, yeah.
Riley's. It's
Like
gonna be yeah.
I'm staying sane and like I'm happy, but I still do miss.
Yeah, I'm
things going
reassured.
out and
I'm
all that.
reassured that once it is all over, splash, literally.
Well, this is another question. I was speaking to my brother and a mate of mine about this recently, which is, do you think once this is all over, everything will literally go back to normal straight away, or not?
I don't think so, I got this feeling that maybe once this has died down, I reckon they're going to still try and enforce maybe some new like policies and regulations just to make sure that this never happens again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, if it's working in some aspects, like for example, the food shopping or like social distancing, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I reckon they will keep some pointers going, but at the same time, I reckon as soon as they say there's no more lockdown, we're all clear, whenever that's going to be, I think people are just going to go mad. The pubs are going to be mad. The football stadiums are going to be mad. The streets are going to be mad. McDonald's is going to be mad. Everywhere's going to be mad. It's just going to be mad. And that's going to be good in a way, because obviously it's going to bring our economy back up. It's going to be good for our country. Bro, I can't wait to flip and play football and watch football on the telly again and like just see things
mate, yeah.
and like, but at the same time, it's a bit 50-50 because as soon as the barriers dropped, you need to make sure people, stick to what they've been told and stuff, obviously. But
yeah. So
that's already proved to be a bit of a challenge, obviously.
Yeah, I agree. I think once this is all over, and when I say once this is all over, I'm defining that as once the government say there's no more quarantine and businesses are now open again. I think, like you said, there's going to be this instant kind of happiness and everyone's going to go to the pubs and whatnot. But I think overall for the population, times will be very different. I think that a lot of businesses will have dived. Yeah. I think a lot of people will struggle economically.
There's there's going to be loads of holes, and
Yeah.
like they're going to be so deep that it's going to take quite a long time for them to be filled up again. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I don't think everything will be hunky dory straight away, but there'll be that instant kind of right. Let's go to the pub, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And possibly it'll be like post World War II again, where everyone's freaking having babies and shit. I don't know.
Oh, bruv.
But
I mean,
I don't know.
like,
Economically, the world will be a very different place, and then I think for a vast majority of, I'll say a vast majority, a lot of the population will suffer economically. I don't know what specifically, but yeah,
like it's
interesting.
you know, the whole thing about the economy dropping and then for it to rise up again. I think they were saying it could take up to like a good 4 months or 5 months for it to jump back up again. And like for those who have sadly departed, like what's going to be happening with funerals, man? What's going to be happening with
Yeah,
arrangements of weddings and events and like all of the other natural disasters and other tragedies that are going on in the world? What's going to happen to them? Like,
mate, that's a good point.
mad.
Like, what happens if there's a freaking hurricane, right?
That's
Like
what I'm saying. What they're going to be doing.
hurricane.
Yeah,
Like, we need people on the streets helping one another. But
exactly.
oh shit, I never thought of that. You know,
That's what I'm saying. Like, what else is going on right now? Like, obviously we've got this worldwide pandemic, yeah, but like, there've been floods, there've been hurricanes, there've been like fires,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
It's,
And what do we do if that happens? Yeah, that's a good point, man. Mm. Yeah, the world is going to be a very different place. It's mad how life can just change like this.
I know, man. I know.
So
Like,
dramatically.
we
just like
started,
that.
we just started 2020. We're jumping on our own waves and everything, and then boom.
Mm.
It's been going on now for about a couple of months. Oh, boom. Like, literally, it's just been going on. Like, it's very scary, bro, because, like, God forbid, we could be talking about it now, and then, like, who flipping knows? Imagine tomorrow gone, and we're just like, we've been going on about this for months, and now it's all disappeared. Do you know what I mean? Or
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
something
Yeah.
bigger can come. Like,
It's like we were talking about what will the world be like in 2020, and
Mad.
then now we have a deadly virus.
I know, we were going over the biggest highlights of 2019. Bruv, the whole flipping 2020 podcast, Snippet Podcast, best highlights is just going to be COVID-19 for the whole flipping year.
That's it, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just mad though, mate. It's mad.
Yeah, trust me.
Let's see. I mean, for me, I was chatting with a few people last night about this as well. People generally seem to think that we're going to get out of this around July. I don't think it'll be that. I think it'll be longer. Mate, we have to get this back to 0 deaths and 0 cases.
100%.
That's going to take ages.
Yeah,
You got to think we're getting nearly 1,000 deaths a day.
Mm.
We got to get that back to 0, and then the
Bro,
cases.
like-
That's not going to happen in what, 3 months? Is it? There's no way.
I reckon it's going to
Not a
go
chance.
further. I reckon, like, there's critics already saying that it's going to be jumping into 2021. Bruv, imagine spending New Year's in your yard knowing you can't flip and celebrate properly. There ain't going to be no fireworks, man. We ain't going to see no fireworks on the London Eye. But, like, yeah, people are saying that they reckon by October it's going to be done. They're going to be done by flipping 2021. Obviously, there's people that are trying to be really, really hopeful and think it can be done in a couple of months. But, nah, man, even if we're done in a couple of months, what about all the other countries? It's going to take months.
Yeah, and then that's another thing. International travel. When's that going to be allowed? When's like Donald Trump, for example? When's he going to let people come back into the USA and you know everywhere else around the world for that matter? So I don't think international travel will be allowed for a long, long time. Like I think again around November, but it could be longer. It could be shorter. I don't know, man. This virus is so unpredictable.
We're basically not going to be going on holiday till like 2021, basically.
I know, it's so sad.
Trust.
Oh,
it is. Yeah, man.
But let's go back to the positive, shall we?
Yes, we're chilling.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes.
But yeah, no, I was talking about like I saved loads of money, and yeah, I've got another one I've got here. So I feel like I've gotten closer with friends as well. Like I was saying earlier about I'm hearing my voices, I'm playing online with my friends a lot, so I'm speaking with them there, having good laughs and whatnot. You know, doing the little Saturday night calls now with all of you guys, which is really cool. Playing Cards Against Humanity, which is fun, roasting each other and whatnot. And yeah, so lastly, the last one I've got here too, which is I'm constantly thinking about new hobbies. Like if I go out for a walk and I clear my mind, I'm thinking about what can I do during quarantine. And yeah, so one of the main ones is like getting my own personal channel, kick-started again, like Barrett Gaming.
Oh, good. I like
Yeah.
that, man.
So like using the money that I've saved recently, I was thinking of getting a new camera, getting a capture card. I don't know, just playing some games and just using my personality, I guess.
You know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I could do the same. Like back in the day when we were playing COD and everything, and you could record everything on like the clips and stuff. I really wish I had a capture card and just uploaded it as a fun video so I can look back at my montages and funny moments when we've been playing. But that's good though that you want to jump into it, because you know what? Yeah, I've got a capture card there and I record the gameplay and stuff, and it's fun, man. It's good because you're playing the game, but thank God you're actually capturing that moment as well. So when you look back at it, it's going to be good. Like, I definitely go for it, man. Yeah, literally. If you need any help with that, shout me as well.
I've been inspired by like you as well with how well you're doing. You seem to be having a really good time with it. And also I've been watching some other content creators recently playing games and stuff, and I feel like, I can do what they're doing. I feel like I can put across my personality quite well.
And you've got pretty much like really good skill level for the game as well. So it could be like a quite shock to people when they say, oh yeah, it's just this guy playing was like, oh, he's moving like that. Oh, what? Oh, double kill, yeah? Oh, okay. like obviously, because, we used to play.
I'll be the new ninja.
Yeah, new ninja. Ginger with a J. But yeah, it's good, man. Go for it. Honestly, bro. I reckon you'll enjoy it as well. Like, maybe like you push like a video once a week or 2 weeks and, start growing it.
I think, I'd have to learn how to edit and make thumbnails and all that sort of stuff as well. But
that will come. And if you need help, shout, man.
Yeah, I will, definitely. I will. But yeah, that's what I've really been thinking of recently. And I feel like I've got the time to do it as well. So, yeah. That's a lot. So, it's a lot of doom and gloom right now. But guys, you can use this time for good as well. You can find a new hobby, do reading, play Xbox with your friends, talk to your friends, catch up with your family. You can rekindle relationships. There's plenty of stuff that you can do. So try and make the
most of it while it's here, because before you know it, you're going to be back at your 9 to 5 and you're going to be thinking, crap, I've done nothing except for stay in bed. I've heard a lot of things from our friends, like obviously some of them, they want to actually have a little bit of a relaxation period, which is good. They're doing their exercise, they're playing games, they're doing this, they're doing that. And our best advice obviously is just to do what you want. Obviously make sure at the same time you're staying safe and you are doing something that you want to do. But main thing is to be safe as well, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, that sounds good. Should we end it there? Should we wrap up? I think we've...
Yes. It's my turn to do the outrolini, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, you can.
So, thank you so much for watching, guys, and listening. We hope you enjoyed this new podcast that we are completing now. And, of course, big up Zoom again for literally providing this platform for us.
We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored.
Oh yeah, I beg you not sponsor us now, yeah, because we're giving you some good promotion now, okay? But like, yeah, definitely shout out them for like this whole new platform. We're definitely going to be using it more often. We're going to jump on a face cam and that. Obviously, mine's a little bit pixelated. I buy a $2.99 camera this time from Argos. But yeah, make sure to leave the video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You can listen to us on Apple Music, iTunes, obviously, Spotify, and any update on the website, JB?
You know what? This is something I was going to mention. So I didn't realize. So we're using Libsyn for our podcast hosting. So they give us a website out of the box.
I swear.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, so there's a problem with that, which is it's not a very good domain name. But I mean, we can share it in the description anyway. So if you guys want to access the podcast via our website, then we can use that. But I also want to get like our own custom website up and running too, because I don't really like the look and feel of what's the website they give us. But anyway, they're giving us one, so we can use it for now.
Well, that's fair enough, man. We'll jump on that as well. But also drop in the comments down below what you guys are doing during COVID-19, how you're staying sane during quarantine. What shall we do for the next topic, or should we leave that until after the discussion?
Off the top of my head, yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys.
We'll have a chat about it.
You guys can recommend some stuff to us as well. And
let us know.
Just to add on to what Raf said as well, let us know your predictions for coronavirus. When will it end? We spoke about that, so it'll be interesting to know what you guys think. And
make sure to stay safe as well.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Make sure to stay safe, wash your hands, look after your family, and look after yourself. But yeah, that's about it. I think it's good to wrap it up now.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, peace out.
Thanks so much for watching. Peace.
See you later.
Some Joe Weller outro.